We're so excited and so honored to be here tonight. We're very happy. It's gonna be our first time because we never watched the movie yet. So we're very, very excited.
I think for him it's like a dream because basically he's a student and he's living a an incredible moment. No, the music is not. We are not the composers. He did something for the lyrics in Italian, but the composer are other people.
I mean, it's something amazing, no? When we heard the first time that we were going to have our song on their movie, we were so excited. And thanks to Universal and Disney, in the Disney family, we're here tonight, and we're very, very happy. Because I think it's an amazing movie, amazing story, and tonight we're very happy to watch it with them.
Oh, amazing! I'm so happy to be here. It looks so magical. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to be here. So I play Louise Selbaum. I'm Clara's older sister, and obviously our mother's just passed away. So I'm kind of trying to deal with that as best as I can. I'm trying to, help Clara along and help Tom's character along, and just trying to, I think she's really just trying to fill the void if she can in any way, because I think it's a great pain for the whole family. I think of love and family and how important that is, and how at the end of the day there's as many adventures as you go on and as many things that you experience as a young person. Family is so important, and you should always hold your family close. That's, they always got your back. Amazing. I mean, it makes you kind of embody the role even more when you're on these sets, when you step onto these, we had snow cannons, we had everything. So I think when you walk on set, you kind of feel like you're there and you can just make it happen. And especially the costumes, I know they've spent such a long time kind of figuring out the color palettes, and it's gorgeous. I think the twists and turns and the epic storyline, and I think just the adventure that Clara goes on, and any young person, male, female, can kind of relate to Clara and go on that adventure with her. I think I go back to family again. She goes into this world and she experienced something that her mother has passed down to her. Her mother was the queen of this world, so I think it's just yeah, and also escapism and how important it is to be a kid still and to go on those adventures within yourself, even if people tell you no, just go for it.
Being here tonight and just getting to be part of this whole experience makes me feel so just pleased with myself, and just everyone, I can feel it as well, all my friends, everyone. I know I'm going off topic, but everyone's proud. I'm loving this whole experience because it's beautiful. Look how they've got it set up. No words. I think it's the Disney magic that they've given to it that's making it that little bit more Christmassy, because Disney love their Christmas anyway. I think everyone loves Christmas, and it's such a traditional classic story that when Disney added their spin and their twist, it's nice. 50-50 a newbie, but obviously with it being so well known, it was hard to not know about the Nutcracker. And I watched a little video that my little sister has this a Nutcracker cartoon that she likes to watch, and I watched it with her. I was like, oh, so you already know what I'm gonna be, but I don't think she quite understands that I'm the Nutcracker. She'll get there, but I can't wait to show her. Spectacular, man. The costumes are detailed to the tassels, the fruffles on the dresses, the little bows they got going on. Every costume looked brilliant. The sets designs were amazing. Everything was amazing. I couldn't keep my eyes still. I was looking at everything. I had to analyze it all. It was amazing. Initially, I felt very nervous because they're such big names in just the movie business. However, meeting them and just talking to them, I was like, these are very just chill, kind people, I was like, okay, it made me relax that little bit. It really took the pressure off. Like, I was like, when I finally got to speak to them, I was like, okay, you guys are so nice. Thank you for helping me with this. Like, yes. Just be yourself and be comfortable with who you are, because that's really what this movie pushes. Like, once you're comfortable with you, it's Gucci. You know what I mean? I hope everyone just sort of gets ready for Christmas, gets into that Christmas spirit. That's what I want everyone to get from this today.
Very exciting, very excited. You know, it's the start of the holiday season, so who doesn't want to see the Nutcracker? It's the idea that toys come to life and sweets come to life. I mean, I always found that pretty magical when I was a child, so I'm hoping that children will still find it magical now. I saw the ballet for the first time when I was 3, and apparently I was so terrified I hid under the seats. And then when I was 6, I went back, and I hated the Sugar Plum Fairy, but I really wanted to be the Mouse King. So then I was given like a sword, and I used to run around pretending to be the Mouse King. So, you know, there's something for everybody. They can expect me being very, very silly and a girl saving the world. It was a lot of fun. It was. I normally do some quite serious, quite subtle work, and this is not in any way serious and definitely not subtle, so that was fun. I think what's lovely is that it's the magic of Christmas and the magic of the Nutcracker, and hopefully, you know, we've brought that to the screen, and the design I know is absolutely stunning because I was there and I saw it. So the costumes are amazing, the hair and makeup is amazing, the sets were amazing, so I think it's visually absolutely stunning and a good family adventure. It was very impressive to be there on set until it was a green screen and then it was just made on a computer, but you know, I mean, when it was a set, it was very impressive. I think it is the idea that that toys and sweets come to life, because isn't that what you want when you're a kid? You want that kind of magic of a magical world that's so other than, you know, it's complete fantasy, and we all need a bit of that occasionally, don't we? I got pretty much all of my stuff is with Mackenzie, and she is so sensational and so lovely and such a hard worker, and I'm a big fan of hers, so I love just hanging out for 4 months. I hope that they will experience the magic of Christmas.
It's really exciting because we did so much in the studio for music, and I watched from the very beginning of the movie, and now it's the finishing, is the real thing, you know. I mean, first of all, the musically, this is the most beautiful, most fresh, you know, kind of upbeat, but also very emotional music from the Tchaikovsky original themes. But then James Newton Howard did amazing arrangement, and not only arrangement, he created a lot of new melodic lines and created this very intimacy of kind of a piano, colorful music. And when I was playing in the studio, it really touches, you know, in the deepest of my heart. It just goes in and just so beautiful, so magical. It's like kind of lead you into a fairy tale already, just musically. Yeah. I would say the Nutcracker Suite, which we did like 5 minutes of you know, little piano concerto. Yeah. Certainly, they will have a beautiful moment with music, but in the same time, I think this will be something very encouraging, you know, because the character went through some very difficult time, and somehow the movie presented in 4 different stages. So it's a very beautiful and going gradually, and then some really dramatic moments. Yeah.
You can expect all of the joy and fun from the original, with some fun twists and turns that take you on a very exciting adventure. Yeah, absolutely. That was the intention. You know, not everybody gets the opportunity to go see the ballet every year, so we wanted to be able to bring it to all of them. It's true, and I think that to see her play, you know, I don't want to give anything away, but to see her play the role that she's playing and just have so much fun with it, and, you know, be very, normally you see her in roles that have a lot of nuance and subtlety, and in this she just completely puts her foot on the gas and really just does something completely unexpected. We had a practical set, and it was walking into Christmas in a dream every single day we went to work. And the costumes, you know, what Jenny Bevan created was so sensational, and what Jenny Shirkor did with the makeup and the hair, you know, these women are absolute brilliant artists. So it was a real dream. Fun, you know, we want them to have a great time and really just welcome the Christmas holiday and the holidays into their home and be able to enjoy something during a time that, you know, can be a little rough for everybody around the world right now. You know, just be able to be lighthearted and enjoy.
It's really exciting, especially because we filmed here. So it's really exciting to be showing it with, you know, the crew and everyone who worked on it. I play Clara, and the story really follows her journey from being this ordinary girl who has recently lost her mother and is full of grief and pain, and then finds herself in the Four Realms. And in this world, not only does she learn to fight and protect all the good things, but she also learns more about herself. It was really fun. It was a lot of research and figuring out her emotional timeline, who she is, who she was, and who she will be. And I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of sticky notes and highlighters, just figuring everything out. Everything was color-coded. Oh, it was just amazing. It was, you truly walked onto set and you were truly in a different world. It was one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. Well, I saw it when I was little. I would go to the ballet and see it with my family at the holiday season, and then once I heard about the part and I was in the audition process, and after I booked it, I read the book. I think there's something in the story for everyone. You know, no matter who you are, if you're a little kid and your mom's reading it to you, or even if, you know, you're an adult and you're reading it, it just gets you in that spirit. Something about it is very nostalgic, I think, something that everyone kind of remembers when they were a kid and they listened to the music, or they read the book, or they saw the ballet, and it's something that has been so beloved at the holiday season for so many years, and I think that's what really makes it special. Yes, it definitely has a little something in there for everyone. It's definitely a film that a family can go and enjoy. Oh, it was so much fun. Everybody was so nice and wonderful, and I really enjoyed just getting to know everyone and spending time with them.
So I am the ballerina princess, and you know, the story of the Nutcracker I've been performing since I was 13, so I don't know, it's been like over 25 years or something crazy like that. But it's slightly different from this version, which is based on the book. So my role was kind of created to be this ballet element within this version of the story that didn't have ballet in it. So they're using me also to express and explain what the Four Realms are. So I'm there to put on a performance within the movie, sharing this story of the Four Realms without speaking, which I think is probably different from a lot of people that don't know ballet, that we speak and tell stories through movement. So that's what I'm doing. You know, when you're dealing with a ballet, you don't have a lot of time to really go in deep to like all of the characters. I think people would get bored sitting in a theater for that long while we're trying to do it through movement and not words. But so I think that this version of it really allows us to really dig deeper into each of the characters and see sides of them that you may not know could have ever existed. You know, it's like being a human being. You know, we're not always cheery or happy all the time. We're not always sad and angry all the time. We have so many sides to us, and I feel like that allows the audience to really connect with each of these characters and kind of have a closer bond with this story. And again, like each of the characters, I think Clara's character is such an amazing representation of a young woman being powerful and independent, and being a Disney princess without having to, you know, be with a prince or marry a prince and have him save her. So I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful version of the story.
My character, it depends what version you see. My name's Cavalier. I'm one of the soldiers, along with Jack Whitehall, who plays Harlequin. We protect the princess. Jack just said to me, I can only do a posh thing, and I said, whatever you do, I'll do the opposite. So we just played around with it, and I don't know what stuck. We chucked a lot of stuff at it. I presume most of it's on the cutting floor, but we had a great time doing it anyway, so let's see what happens.
I'd seen Nutcracker when I was a kid, and I'd seen the ballet and heard the music and the story, and so it was, something that's been in the DNA of my childhood all the way through, and I think for many people. So to be in the Disney sort of all bells singing and dancing version of it, with absolutely incredible sets and this amazing cast, is what's not to like about it. 17 hours of makeup, so I never went home. No, it was a long makeup, but absolutely brilliant design by Jenny Sherko and Jenny Bevan's costume. So, all of that is really, it's a gift that you're given all this stuff, and you sort of just have to fit into it. I think that the child in every single person wants the key to make your toys come alive, and that is a fantasy that I still have when I see toys. You think, well, if you could just turn a key and they would animate. That's what I've never not. What's he talking about? I've always wanted to do that. It's a Pinocchio aspect of it, that you just hope that something that's inanimate can animate itself. So it's the ultimate fantasy. This is about parents and about what the secret life that your child has, and that you long to know about. You're locked out of that. I have a 29-year-old daughter, so wanting to know about her life and stuff is, that same impulse never leaves you as a parent. The music, for a start, is absolutely classic, unbeatable Tchaikovsky score, and it's a great celebration, and there's snow and baubles and adventure. What's not to like? I haven't seen it yet, so I can't tell you, because I can tell you afterwards, but you'll be gone by then.